Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Randall's Little Adventures. Tonight is kind of a special night, and the reason why it's special is it's going to get cold. It's pretty cool out here right now. It's about 48 degrees with the sun shining. Our first real true test of winter, and I need to test out my sleep system. I will be setting the tent back up here in the testing area. Now, I'm not going to flog you with the tent set up again because y'all have already seen that. The tent's proven itself, it's good to go. But what we are going to do is this is the coldest I've probably slept since I started this channel. And it's going to be 33 degrees tonight, supposedly. Now, if you're outside of the Empire, I'll put what y'all's temperature is there. But anyway, we're going to get set up. It's not going to be a complicated camp, but I want to see what my gear will do when it gets cold. And it's not super great gear. Y'all know me. It's going to be chancy at best. So let's get this going. All right, so there we are. We got the Light Fighter 1 shelter set up on the cot. I'm getting better and better at that. I think this is 3 times in a row. I actually put the daggum rainfly right side up instead of inside out. But it's not the important part. The important part is the sleep system. So let's get that. So the first thing I'm going to put in is just a basic sleep pad. Straight off Amazon, Walmart or something. Super cheap. But this thing gets air under it. I have to have something to at least stop the wind. All right. The next thing I have is my secret weapon. And you've seen it before, but it's been a little while since it was cold enough to see it. This is a double, a little tanning. This is a double sheep rug. It's 2 pelts, 2 sheep pelts, and you can see where they're sewn together right there. 2 sheep pelts, extremely warm. What the R value is, I have no idea. But I guarantee you it's better than your sleep pad. Now, I have the weak link in the chain. This is my Magellan synthetic 40 degree sleeping bag. That's not 33 degrees, that's 40. I'm hoping with the rest of the gear combined that I can survive. I doubt it. But we'll see, I'll probably freeze to death. My last 2 items are my Thermarest pillows. Finally broke down and the wife washed and dried them for me. Look at the fluff on these pillows. That's amazing. So there it is. My 40 degree sleeping bag. It's going to be so bad. So there we are. This isn't a real camp, it's more of a test, but I would like to have a fire. It's a bit breezy out here. I don't want to set fire to my yard. I'm going to think of something. I'll get back with you. So I found me a fire pit. It's called an old smoky grill that's been sitting out behind the shop for I don't know how long. I don't use this grill anymore. So I was like, you know what'd be nice? I could just make a fire in it. So I don't have my regular camping gear with me tonight. So it's what I have is natural stuff, and I have this cigarette lighter. What's the worst that could happen? Well, the lighter works. That's off to a good start. So the premise of tonight's camp slash test is, well, I know a lot of people are like, Randall, you're so silly. Just bring another blanket, dude. Well, the thing is, I'm trying to set up a backpack for wintertime. I don't have a whole lot of room. I mean, yeah, I do have a lot of room because I'm bringing a table, a chair, a tent, a cot, sleeping bag, pillows, all in a backpack. So I do have room, but I'm trying to keep it underneath, 45 pounds. So the purpose of not bringing another blanket is so I can see if I can make it without the blanket. If I can do 33 degrees, I'm good. So I am wearing, I've got my little cotton gloves that I always have in this jacket. I've got a pair of BDUs on. I do have some long john underwear on underneath it. This is just a rain tamer, mossy oak rain tamer jacket. I mean, it has squat for insulation. That's the insulation, that's it. This thing's pretty waterproof though, and I have retreated it. It is old. They do not make this anymore. I tried to buy something new. I couldn't find it. So we're just left with the old rain tamer. I bought this at Bass Pro Shop years ago. Years and years. Like probably 15 years ago. I would normally carry with me a shemagh. And I do have a knitted hat. My mother knitted this little cap for me years ago because my chuckle head wouldn't fit in a normal size cap. And she knitted it with camouflage yarn. How about that? I actually look like, how many different camo patterns could you wear at the exact same time before you actually just turn into a tree? So I brought with me some really old firewood that was for the fireplace. I wouldn't burn it in the house now, it'd be too smoky. But it's about half rotten. It's probably going to burn really poorly. But I'm trying to get rid of the stuff, and I hate to just throw it in a pile and burn it. So I'm going to try to use it for this little campfire. It should be split, but the problem is it is so rotten, it won't split. And this, the wind is just going to make me nuts. I can see this right now. There is no escape from this smoke. I've gone all the way around this fire and it just goes wherever I go, so I'm just going to get smoked. It feels good though. But anyway, yeah, the whole purpose of the trip is I want to get my sleep system down. I may have to order another bag. I don't know. I'm really kind of concerned about that. But yeah, I want to go out and do some shorter hikes with my backpack and not just do car camping or motorcycle. I enjoy all those type of camps, but I want to do something else. So I just had a look at the weather. There's been a little bit of forecast change. Now instead of 33, it's going to be 31 tonight. It's going to be a cold one. It's almost dark out here too, so I'm not going to be with y'all much longer. Just won't be able to see anything. Need to get me one of those lights that mounts to my camera stand right there. Will light it up. That may be one of my next purchases. I would like to be able to do some nighttime filming. Anyway, I'm going to see y'all later, and I'm probably going to catch y'all next when I'm on my way into bed. Right now, I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this fire and enjoy the evening. I'm fixing to get closer to the fire. It's starting to drop off pretty quick. We'll see y'all later. Well, it has been a night, and I'm fixing to go to bed right now. It's about 11:30 at night. It is already showing 30 degrees. Well, it was definitely nice and brisk out here this morning. Everything went pretty well, though. I slept like a rock. Now, if you get off this pad in any way, shape, or form, it is freezing. And I could feel the cold air coming through the sleeping bag from the top as well. But I had my long johns on and I wore my pants to sleep. So it wasn't bad. And everything's really damp this morning. But overall, I think that's a success. My knitted hat worked really well sleeping in last night. Kept my head warm. Everything did great. I might accidentally be figuring things out. It's awesome. Anyway, I survived, so y'all are going to get to see the video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Later.